Start. I welcome you all for this press conference of the Institute of Company Secretaries of India. Today we are at SIRC, Southern India Regional Council's program in Chennai. I will first introduce my colleagues on the stage. On the immediate left of to me, CS Dwarkanath Chennai, who is the Vice President of ICSI. He is from Bangalore. Next to him is CS Mahadev Tirunagari. He is a chairperson of SIRC and he is from Hyderabad. To my immediate right, he is CS Mohan Kumar. He is from Chennai only. He is a Central Council member and representing entire members from Southern India. So other than that, we also have one more member who is CS Venkatamna, who just left because he had to travel. We also have the presence of our regional director, who is joint secretary at ICSI and right now posted at Chennai, Ankur Yadavji. Along with that, we have chapter staff and various regional staff and various other employees. So today we are at Chennai for having the state conference in the Chennai. SIRC has come up with unique theme, which is the profession beyond the boundaries, like that. So the professional opportunities in various other areas, and that is why the 5 states of Southern India, we have targeted that each state, the institute, through SIRC will go and have one state conference for that individual state, and wherein whatever the new opportunities are there where the company secretaries can grow and give more services, those services has been identified according to the state. And this state conference, 2 days, the members would be deliberating on how to grow, what it takes to be a leader in all those new additional areas. So I appreciate the efforts taken by SIRC. It is on the theme Metamorphosis, Sector Specific Governance Architect. Being said that, we have more, I'll make you understand the structure of ICSI. The Company Secretary, the Institute of Company Secretaries of India is having right now more than 80,500 members across India. We are having more than 250,000 students across India. We are having 4 Center for Research, Training and Governance, CCGRTs, located at 4 locations in India. One is at Kolkata, another is at Hyderabad, third one is at Navi Mumbai, and fourth one is at Manesar. Along with that, we have 4 regional councils. Southern India Regional Council is located at Chennai. Western India Regional Council is located in Mumbai. Then Northern India Regional Council is located in Delhi, and the Southern India Regional Council is located at Kolkata. So these 4 regional councils, and these regional councils further have the chapters, which are right now 77 chapters working across India. These chapters and regions and CCVRTs and headquarters. Headquarters is at Lodi Road, along with the administrative headquarters at Noida. So this is the complete structure of ICSI. Here the main purpose of the Company Secretary Institute is, which is incorporated under an special act of Parliament, that is the Company Secretaries Act 1980. So the main purpose of the institute is to regulate and propagate the profession of Company Secretary in India. ICSI is the only government recognized institute which is a statutory body to regulate and further the object of the ICSI, which is the development and regulation of company secretaries. Along with this, we also have 6 overseas centers, one is at Canada, USA, UK, Dubai, Singapore and Australia. We also have exam centers in Dubai and various other locations. This is a broader structure. Coming to the course content, we have 3 stages. One is CACET, which is a foundation in general parlance, which can be done 10 plus 2. After, if any student is 10 plus 2 passed, then he can be we can give CACET. We are about to start the provisional registrations after 10th, subject to passing of the 12th. so that provisional registration would be open after the student has completed 10, so that he can prepare during the 11th and 12th those 2 years and come out with the flying colors of completing the CSET. What happens is, one way of entering into the next level, that is executive level, is through CSET, means 10 plus 2 plus CSET directly into executive. Option B, 12 plus 3, and then without CSET you can directly come into executive. So executive and professional, these two levels are same for everyone. Those students who are coming 10 plus 2 and directly they wish to be in the executive level, so they have to attain the CSET, and the people who have done the graduation or the post graduation, means 10 plus 3 minimum, then they can directly come into the executive level. The CSET level, we have 4 subjects and the course fee is only 7,500. Then the executive level, we have 2 stages of 4 subjects each, and the admission fees is only 17,500. Then comes the professional, which is again 2 groups having 7 subjects, and the professional fees is 20,000. If you club 20,000 plus 17,500 plus 7,500, it hardly crosses 40-45,000. Plus we have different training during the course of 3 years of the course, which is called as the TDOP, 3 days orientation program. The student comes to know about the institute, what they are doing, what are the scope and what is the future of the course. Then is EDP, that is when the executive level is clear and he want to be a trainee. 21 months compulsorily training is there for making them known about what are the practical ways of implementing various provisions, how the company secretary works, how the work is to be done. So all that thing, that 21 months. So that EDP is their executive development program. Once you clear all 3 stages and these 2 trainings of TDOP and EDP, then you have to have the CLDP, that is Corporate Leadership Development Program, after you complete the curriculum, exam curriculum, and then on the last day of the CLDP you get the membership directly. The main thing which you would like is, none of the company secretary is unemployed. The company secretary is unemployed, 1 or 2 people, those would be definitely not accepting the offer, or they want more money and they are waiting for those opportunities. Otherwise, it is not a case that a company secretary is not getting the offers and company secretary is unemployed. There is no such course in India which has such a great employment potential. Being said that, we will also understand that the company secretary can also go out of India. We have various we have tied up with various international institutes, where in a company secretary, after doing 1 or 2 subjects, can have let's say CIMA or CISI or CSA charter secretaries in UK. So the people or the girls who are getting married outside India or want to settle outside India, they can have those certifications, those professional qualification done from India, and they can have the global career also. Apart from that, the company secretaries are the only profession who have the statutory recognition or the compulsion to have in the company secretaries in the companies. Friends, any company which is having 10 crores or more as a paid-up capital, the Companies Act provides that those companies should have a company secretary on the rolls of the company. It means, what it means? That none of the other company professionals have such provision that, let's say, those are required to be appointed in the company. So it is the only profession, that is company secretary, who are having statutory recognition. Apart from that, coming to the various recognitions, as we were seeing, company secretaries are recognized as the statutory auditor by the SEBI. SEBI has given more than 23 recognitions exclusively for the company secretaries. So you must have seen on your newspapers or digital media, nowadays those advertisements are coming relating to IPO or SME IPO. If you check the last page, means first page and the second page, so you will find that the name is written, let's say CS Mohan Kumar, company secretary and compliance officer. So it means the company secretary is such a important position that even a public announcement relating to a IPO is also carries the value only if it is signed by the compliance officer who is a company secretary. No managing director, no chairman, no CFO, no CEO's names are written over there. So that is the recognition. Then you must have known about ICSI, that GIFT City regulator. The GIFT cities are coming up across India. First such GIFT city is set up at Ahmedabad, and now even in Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, UP, MP and various other including Karnataka, the state governments are coming up with GIFT cities. So this IFCA, which is a regulator of the GIFT city, has recognized company secretary and has started 3 different courses. Madam, please come and join here. So 3 different certificate, started 3 different courses specifically and only for the company secretaries, and the fund management, the corporate governance and AFI and retail scheme regulatory framework. These 3 areas, if anyone want a job in IPSCA, then they have to have these ICSI designed and conducted courses, and then only they would be able to get the job in IPSCA. Along with that, IPSCA has given the company secretaries recognitions for various allotment and the capital increase. We also have certificate courses on corporate and securities market and executive programs with NISM, which is a SEBI's subsidiary. Then we have 2 years full-time MBA in maritime regulations and compliance management. You must be knowing that 90% of the India's foreign trade, export and import happens through sea routes. That is why the Strait of Hormuz, which is being under tremendous pressure, and we are seeing the increase in the rates of the fuel and whatnot. So all that is happening just because of the marine, and we have our presence, and full-time MBA in maritime regulations and compliance management has been launched with Gujarat Maritime University, wherein in 2 years they will get the MBA degree also and the company secretary degree also. Then we have various certificate, PMQ and crash courses designed in the areas of our professional interest and conducted by ICSI. We also have various boards on ESG. You must have heard about ESG, economy, social and governance. So environment, social and governance, these are the 3 buzzwords right now. And even let's say any funding is happening in any company, then first thing the investor is looking whether the company, the target company is ESG compliant or not. And we have a separate board in ESG wherein we are deliberating upon how we and through our members be a catalyst in promoting the ESG, saving the environment. We have come up with principles on climate governance. We have come up with post compliances, which is again very important provision in the compliances. Along with that, you must have heard our former Chief Justice Gogoi sir has said 3 years before that if all the cases which are pending before various courts, and from that day for 20 years if none of the new cases are filed, then only the pending cases would get cleared. What does it mean? The judiciary is so under tremendous pressure, and there is various at all various forums all the cases are pending, and it will take 20 more years to sort the then pending cases. Okay, so from then the new concept of ADR, alternate dispute resolution, was formed, and we are very happy that in ADR we are working like anything. We have formed a separate subsidiary under ADR, and soon we would be launching online dispute resolution also. We have already decided, the resolution is passed, we are in the process of implementing, wherein that a person sitting in Bangalore can have the ADR, that dispute resolution meeting of a person or the people fighting in Panchkula, or people sitting in Kolkata can solve the dispute of the people sitting in Chennai. So that is the beauty of online dispute resolution. Along with that, stewardship principle. Stewardship principle means how to invest responsibly. That is the stewardship code, and ICSI has formed India's first stewardship code, which is adopted as it is by ICSI. We were talking about GIFT City regulator. So ICSI has adopted our stewardship principles, stewardship code as it is, and published it also in that. Along with that, you must have also heard about the MSME and startups, which is the growth engine of India, and we have the board, separate board for startup and MSME. We have various helplines for legal compliances, fundraising, investment, tax and finance, for helping them and extending the know-how we have for the MSME and startup. We also have national awards on the corporate governance. This is the 26th year, continuous 26th year, wherein we promote the corporate governance, and based on the corporate governance and compliance level of the various corporates, we bestow the awards to various companies in various categories. There are 13 categories right now: ESG, social, CSR, corporate governance, and various other categories. On academic front, we change the syllabus every 5 years, so that our students, our members get what is latest. Also, we analyze where the country is going in the next decade, and according to that, we have a very robust mechanism wherein academic board is constituted every 3 years, and that academic board deliberates for more than 1.5 years to finalize the syllabus, and that process is going on. We will be launching our revised syllabus in 2027, and that academic board is in the finalization of the syllabus, revised syllabus now. On social front, we have fee waiver to armed Indian forces, paramilitary forces, agniveers, families of martyrs, and wards of Indian armed forces, a complete fee waiver of 100% for CACET and executive program. Then fee concession for physically handicapped category. Then student from Andaman Nicobar Islands, Lakshadweep, Northeastern State, Himachal Pradesh, registering for CACET and CS executive program, that is 50%. Then students from SC/MT category, ST/ST category, 50% fee concession is there. We also have started giving concession to economically backward class. Instead of having other criteria, we have started that also, that is also 50%. Apart from that, we have other benefits to help the student to come in our course, that is student education and fund trust. We have that SEFT with us, so that scheme is for meritorious and economically weaker students, and depending upon the application made to the students education and fund trust, the trust which is solely governed by the directorate of our institute, none of the elected member interferes into that. They go through the application, each and every application, and decide whether the financial assistance is to be given or not. Then the recognitions, Companies Act, we have recognition. SEBI LODR regulations, we have recognition. ICSI, we have PNGRB gas exchange regulations, IRDA life insurance regulations, then ICSI regulations. So like that, we have more than 130 recognitions for our profession. So if you want any other information from our side, we are happy to do that. In the meantime, I will just give you the data of the students as on yesterday in the state of Tamil Nadu and at Chennai. So total registered students as of now in Tamil Nadu is around in the range of 14,000, and in Chennai itself it is more than 8,000. Then data of members, the total in Tamil Nadu is around 4,000, and in Chennai itself it is 2671, almost 2700. Then female members, that yes, the unique characteristics of our CS courses, we have more number of female company secretaries than the males, and it is the, I think, only profession which is having the perfect balance of gender equality. Then study center, wherein we tie up with universities and various big institutions and colleges. We have overall 35 MOUs with study centers. In Chennai there is one, and Tamil Nadu we have 3. So we are in that also. Apart from that, we have very good initiative of Shahid Ki Beti certificate. Instead of offering bouquets, we offer Shahid Ki Beti certificate to the dignitaries who are coming to our programs, and whatever amount we are saving, we are contributing it to the defense fund, which is specially created by ICSI and named as Shahid Ki Beti. Okay, and this fund we have contributed more than 52 lakhs, and this fund is used to the daughters of the martyr. That is why Shahid Ki Beti. So that fund is utilized for the daughters of the martyrs of our Indian forces. If you have any query or question, please let us know. In the meantime, we would be having the 50th regional conference at Hyderabad in the month of August, and 18th PCS regional conference at Chennai of ICSI on 3rd and 4th. So if you want to ask anything in Tamil, we have Mohan Kumarji who can speak and address you in Tamil. In Kannada we have Dwarkanath ji, and in Telugu we have Mahadev Tirunagari ji. So over to you. And Marathi, Hindi.